Josh.
Just
Okay.
take your time,
Yeah.
Rob.
Let me give Josh noonday medicine. Uh,
Yes, just to
let me run it.
please, for God's sake, yes, take your time.
That will
Folks were
take a second or two.
folks were visiting with Rob Ralston, who is an absolutely wonderful human being.
Yeah.
He, he has an adult child who is a neuro. It's okay, Rob. Do whatever you need to do,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm going to give him. Right. Here we go.
Yeah, good for you. God bless you, man. You're such a wonderful person. I want to cry sometimes when I'm around you.
Yeah. Well, I have that effect on people because I've
You're
got a lifelong thing when you have a special needs child that is lower functioning. And that's
yeah.
the best way to describe it. A lot of people, the advocates, want us to say high needs. And that's fine. And I try to balance that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get this wrong here.
Mm, he's such a great guy. He lives up in, I think either Wisconsin or Minnesota. I've been, I've been unable to distinguish some of the people in each state for more than 100 years. I love you guys in the audience, and I love Rob so much for the beautiful care. Rob, the beautiful care you're giving to your son is just, it's a thing of beauty, man. And I know God bless you for every moment you're spending on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So anything you want to just go, or you want to say something to the audience?
Yeah.
Anything you want to do?
Right. Well, what I'm going to do is that I'm at the plumbing shop today and I work for the
Okay.
family plumbing business, and my brothers helped me build a couple of bathrooms up here because my son loves to play in the water. And
Okay.
so this week he's here, and he may run in the background with no clothes on. So you may have to, I got his clothes ready.
We'll figure that out. If
Yeah,
that
we may
happens,
you may have to edit that part out or block it out, or
yeah, we'll figure it out. I've got a lady who,
but that's what's good about this is that the audience, if it works out today, can see him and see us interact. So we'll see how
okay,
that
okay, good.
develops.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Very
yeah,
nice.
so we're doing he's 23 years old, and nonverbal, and and I say nonverbal because that paints a picture for the general public. Now he does speak with his talking device. He uses
Okay.
signs and he understands what we're saying. And there's a delay. There's a delay of about a minute, because all the autistic kids, what's happening is when you take an MRI of their brains, they're all lit up. The average brain isn't lit up completely, but their
Okay.
brains are, because they're going torpedoes away full blast. Everything's going on, and they can't filter out all the senses like the ticking clock or the dripping faucet or a loud
All
person in
right.
the background. that
Okay.
and that's why they and what they do is they like routine because it's something they can depend on in the midst of all this input that they're getting.
Okay.
So that's why some of them are very rigid into routine and stuff.
Yeah.
So my son is lower functioning, and then you have the higher functioning kids, like, and adults like Bill Gates and Elon Musk. And so you've got and so and then you have savants, and sometimes the savants are, it's interesting that you've got some that can speak several languages but yet can't tie their shoes. Because just because you're a
Yeah.
savant doesn't mean, like the movie Rain Man, he was a savant. It was an adaptation. Uh, so and he couldn't live on his own. He couldn't tie his shoes. He couldn't tell you how much a candy bar versus a house cost. So,
Yeah.
so if you've met one person with autism, you've only met one person with autism. And so the problem that we face um, is that people, to understand it, they want to put us in boxes, and that's okay. It depends on where you're at. The on
Yeah.
For me, I'm okay with that because it's a matter of understanding and raising awareness. I can educate them. I'm not going to be offended that what I want people to do, what I want the higher functioning autistic kids, and I'm glad that they've got enough skills to be offended and speak that. And I want them,
Yeah.
like they're mad about we're not using the word Asperger's anymore. But I say,
Yeah.
now, hold on now, we're going to call it neurodiverse. So we're going to gather everybody.
Mhm.
We're going to gather the ADHDs and the lower functioning and the higher function. Let's
Right.
all work
Right. Right.
together to support autism. And you can help
Right.
us because you've
Yeah.
got skills that these others do not have. So
Yeah.
let's work together. And also that's the second part of it. When I'm coaching them, I let them vent. I said, well, tell me what you're mad about. And then I let them, and they clear that charge of anger through their
Okay.
body. And then I can give the second part of the speech. I can go
Okay.
from I can go from coaching to mentoring. And so that's what I do
Okay.
as a life coach for special needs families. That I'm working with the parents of the kids, and I'm also working with the higher functioning individuals because I can work with them over Zoom and they can understand. Now, the lower functioning kids, it's hard for them to understand. And my son, he understands what I'm saying. There's other kids that do not understand what you're saying. And
Okay.
so when I want to, that when you see somebody that's obviously autistic and they're doing a lot of strange things, like they want to give you a hug, they want to know what your name is, then just
Right.
be patient with them. And because their parents, they're dealing with this 24/7. And
Yeah.
and if you have a special needs child, that be careful because the terms that you're using when they're very young, they're going to continue using into adulthood. So
Okay.
you just watch that. And
Yeah.
so so yeah, I mean there's a lot of things like right now, who knows when you'll be listening to this, but Senator Kennedy, I mean, I'm not Senator Kennedy, but Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in the Trump
Right.
administration, he's trying to do a lot of things. And he's not a regular politician that knows how to couch things, which I like. He's just throwing it out. He's trying to help
Right.
us. So he's
Okay.
speaking in broad terms and he's putting us in boxes, and that's fine with me. Now, the autistic kids and adults, now they're being triggered by this. They're mad about this, mad about that. Just hold on now. Hang on. He's trying to help. And
Okay.
just remember, you may be triggered by somebody. Somebody might be a rude jerk. They may be on your blank list. Let's
Yeah.
look at think of somebody that you're mad at. Okay, what did I learn from them? What value do they bring? Am I just going to dismiss everything they said because I'm mad at them? And that gets back to I want people to clear the charge of anger and then they can see more clearly. And let's have peace and joy. We live in this great country with all these resources, and just think what's making me mad? What am I mad about today? And let's clear
Yeah.
that charge, and then let's can we have peace and joy, and can we build upon that? And the last thing on this rant is you are a collection of the five people you hang with. So if you're trying to lose weight or quit drinking, then you can't hang out at the bakery or the bar. You have to hang with the AA group
Okay.
or the Weight Watchers group.
All right.
And
There
and
you
also
go.
think about the people you're online. Think about the groups that you're on. Think about your Facebook feed and LinkedIn feed and Twitter and just think about, okay, you're going to have to change your feed. You're going to have to say, I don't
Yeah.
want this, I want that, because the five people you're influenced on, two of them are online, and it's the
Yeah.
people that it's what you've told the
Mm.
algorithm that you want. So surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up. And the longer you hang at the AA meeting and at the Weight Watchers group, then you're going to get support from them.
Okay, so what kind of support can the audience give to you?
Okay. Well, what they can do is they can pray for me if you're a prayerful person. They can send me
Yeah.
if they're spiritual woo woo, they can say, well, the energy of the planet and Mother Earth and send God this and that. So I think that they can support me that way. They can go to my website, which it's a long
Okay.
one. My website guys want me to do to make a shorter URL, but it's life coaching for special needs families, and that's FOR special, and then you get needs with an S and families with IES. And so on that website, what I'm working on now is the resources. So if you know somebody that that has a special needs child, it doesn't matter what level. They can be ADHD, they can be
Okay.
low functioning like that, and it can be a mental or physical disability. It
Okay.
doesn't matter because all of us parents, we all have the same worries. So ask them to go to my website and just look at the resource, look at how much help is out there. Rob loves to talk. And what I want them to do is scroll through that, find a resource they're interested in, do a little research, call me up, and we'll do a free 1 hour introductory call. And and so let's talk about okay, the wheat gluten free diet. Well, I think that okay. Well, how do you think that can help? And okay, I wanted to do this, this, and this. And what us coaches do is I'm going to give those parents 30 minutes of time just to talk without being interrupted, without being, and because as coaches, we we listen and we do not give advice and we do not mentor and we do not consult unless we ask permission. And that's the
Okay.
problem with therapists, that there are two types of therapists. Therapists that want to mentor and therapists that want to listen. Now, the therapists that want to mentor, they got their, army boot, foot up your butt, and some people really need that. So the problem is with the therapy and coaching industry is that these coaches mean well and they don't and they can't separate that. So when you're going to coaching or into a therapist, um, just okay, be ready to figure out okay, what type of therapist are they
What type do you
and
have?
what
Yeah.
type do I want? And so what
Yes.
I'm going to do is I'm going to give you that time and the longer you talk to me without being interrupted, then the things are going to click in your head. So I want mom and dad to do that. And sometimes mom and dad are so overwhelmed they don't understand how coaching can help. So just say, call Rob. He loves to listen. He has a kid. He knows all this stuff. And don't try to convince them that coaching is a good idea. That's my job. Just get them. Just tell him he's a safe place to talk about what's going on. His son will be in the background pulling him away, and he's done all he has the same problems that you have or only in a different way. He's been hanging with all, just you have to
Etc. Yeah,
just kind of
I
present
understand.
it
Give us
that way,
so
and that's how you can help.
let's get some contact information out there.
Okay.
You want me to be able to voice your phone or your email or just the website?
Well, you can do all three. That you can have them. It depends on how they want on how they're wired up. If they're a website person, they're a shy introvert, they can just send me an email. If they want to call, and they want to send me a text because I'm in Eastern time. So if you're in California, remember I go to bed at 10, you can text me and I'll text you back in the morning.
Okay,
And so,
let's make sure and do this.
okay.
And Rob, I'm a big fan of repetition.
Amen.
So what I want to do at this moment is I want to take the three things, the phone number, the email, and the website, and I would like us to repeat them each at least one, repeat each one at least one time,
Amen.
and then do the next one, okay?
Okay.
Can we do that? So
Yes.
let's start with the website.
Well,
So
the
that it
website. Hmm.
teach me. Let's repeat it back and forth so you can learn me how to say it on a
Okay.
broadcast or if I'm, if I'm making a special thing for you guys. Go ahead and tell us at least once.
Okay. It's life coaching for special needs families. It is life coaching for special needs families.com.
Okay, so that's good. So life coaching for special needs families.com.
Right. Hmm.
Life coaching for special needs families.com. So what I'd like to say is that to me, and I'm neuro, so
Hmm.
to me it's a sentence. It's not a difficulty. It's a
Hmm.
sentence.
Right.
Uh I just okay, do it again, please.
Okay. It's life coaching for special needs families.com.
Okay, life coaching for special needs families.com. Life coaching for special needs families.com. It'll
Hmm.
take me a while, but I'm going to
Sure.
get it. And
Amen.
then give us your email.
Okay. The email is rob at life coaching for special needs families.com.
Very nice, very
Just,
beautiful.
yep.
All right. And then your phone number is what?
The phone number is 502 541 5038.
Let's do that a few times because
Okay, it's 502 541 5038.
okay. So I like the fact that there's lots of fives. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
let's do, can we do it each part, like the area code and then the exchange part and then the four-digit part? So
Yes,
the area code is what?
it's 502.
502. Okay. And then the middle is called the exchange, by the way. What is
Uh-huh.
that?
That is 541.
541. So we have a 502, 541, and then what do we have at the other part?
It's 5038.
5038. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Rob. Man, as a Christian brother, I love you so much.
Hmm.
I love to pray for you. I can't honestly say I've already done it, but it's
Hmm.
high on my agenda to call some of my priest and pastor friends and some of the
Yeah.
churches that I know and
Hmm.
say, just put them on your prayer list.
Amen.
I love you with all my heart, man. I'm telling
Hmm.
you, 'cause, there, but for the grace of God, etc.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap this. This is
That's
fine.
fine. We
I,
did we did a great, and what I'm excited about these interviews is they're the latest, because I've been doing interviews for the past 3 years, but this is the latest one, where the newest one where my as I do this over time my speech changes. And so I'm
okay.
really excited to I mean use these videos on my website, and I will be, when I get ready I'll be reaching out, and you sent me one recording, so we'll continue
Oh,
doing.
did I? Okay.
Yeah,
And you can have the MP4s if you don't have them
that's
yet.
right. We'll work
Did
on
you?
that.
Yeah. Okay. Just know that they're available.
Yep.
I may send them sooner than you want them in case I'm always
Yeah.
worried about passing away because I also not just neuro, but I have a mental illness. I have six pieces to my mental illness diagnosis,
Yeah.
and I have about four or five different physical,
Mm-hmm.
heart, arthritis, all that. So
Yeah.
I might send them sooner because
Yeah.
I don't
Go
think
ahead.
nobody's gonna replace me when I croak. I don't think
Yeah.
on the website. Just take care. Please have a wonderful day. If you
I
need
will.
something, reach out. If you don't need anything, reach out. Okay.
Okay. Amen. I'll
Just,
cut you loose.
all right, sir. God bless you, man.
Thank
I
you.
love
Here we
you.
go.
Love you dearly.
Love
Take
you
care.
dearly. Later, later, later. Here we
God
go.
bless you, brother. All right. Bye bye. Folks, that was I think our recording might still be going. I don't know. I think it is because this is the first time I've done one on the phone. But I love this interview. I love him. He's a wonderful man, taking care of his son. Uh, so since I'm doing this on the phone, I got to figure out how to. You have got to be kidding me. It's supposed to be recording. Come on, Lord. It is say it is recording, but why doesn't it? The images are different here on this. Oh, okay. So is it? What's it do? Oh, pause or stop? Okay, you guys. I now know how to stop the recording. Thank God. I love you guys dearly. Please consider helping Rob and his family. I want to repeat his website, but I'm going to practice first because I don't trust myself to get it right. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I know I'm wearing all black, which is weird, but I do what I can. All right. All right, folks. I love you dearly. Talk to you soon. God bless you, man. Pray for that family, would you please? Seriously, I don't give me a bunch of heat about how prayer doesn't help. Please.